Hello. Hello. Hello, friends. Hello, Maya. Hello, Becca. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Chicken Little. Hello, Kate. Hello, Emma. Hello, everybody. We back. I'm good. How are you, Katie? You are here. You are. I can't even talk today. You are here early. Lauren, how's it going? Hello, Mickey. Hello, Kaylee. Hello, K-Bass. Hello, Chloe. Hey, Kate. How's it going? Hello, Sky. Hi, Banika. How's it going? Hi, Danielle. Thank you, Natalie. Hello, Smem. Yes, it's good here. I know. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Rachel. Who's that? Hello, Kate. Hello, Lizzie. Thank you. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Dana. Hi, Hector. Hi, Caitlin. I don't know, Chris. Probably Twitch. Hello, Jess. Hello, Dana. Hi, Hector. Hi, Caitlin. I don't know, Chris. Probably Twitch. Hello, Jess. Hello, Haley. Hello, everybody. No, I won't, Maddie. I'd go to a different streaming place, but don't worry too much. How come we always do sub-only lives? Because it's just more peaceful that way. So people aren't being nasty in the chat. That's really why. Hello, Jenny. Hi. Hello, me. Hello, Hith. How's it going? What hair dye do I use? My stylist mixed something up for me, so I don't know. Thank you, Dana. Hello, Sarah. Oh, don't worry. I won't go anywhere. I mean, I don't think it is going to get banned. Hello, Haley Huck. A long time no see. But even if it does, I'll just go to a different platform. Probably Twitch is my guess, but we'll see. Hello, Kenzie. Thank you, Bryn. Hello, Addie. Hello, Ash. How's it going? Hello, Jenny Jam. Hello, Alchemist. How's it going, friend? Are my curls natural? Yes, they are. Thank you, Lane. Hello, hello. Yeah, I really don't think it's going anywhere, but I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, Lane. Hello, Chris. Yes, my hair is redder as of last Friday. Thank you, Piper. Very sweet. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, Sharon. What are we eating today? Italian. Molly, I don't think it's going anywhere, but if it does, we'll figure it out. Where are we dining? We're eating Italian today. Hello, Garrett. You're getting mint tea. Very nice. I know, right, Carrie? I didn't use any dye myself because my stylist did, so I didn't ask. Oh, thank you, Addie. You're very sweet. Hello. Yeah, I know, Italian food, right? Someone said you're a fake trans person. Yeah, well, that's an interesting theory. Yeah. Hello, Louise. How's it going? Hello, April. Hi, everybody. All right. I think we're already moving into sub-only territory. Just because now y'all being it ruins it for everyone else. Honestly, it ruins it for everyone else. Hello, Farrah Michelle. I'm sorry, but yeah, you gotta be nice. You know, be nice. If people were nicer, then I would probably have sub only off. But thank you, Mart. I appreciate that. It's a fascinating conspiracy theory that I am actually not a trans person. That people think that it's wild. They did start immediately. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Pat. Thank you, Nicole. What food are we having today? Italian food today. Very exciting. Like, I don't know why. It's such an interesting take. Exciting. Like, I don't know why. It's such an interesting take that like there's no way I could possibly. I don't get it. What I'm curious what y'all think. Why does that take even exist? Is it that I haven't really thought about that one. Just be respectful. It's not difficult. That's what I'm saying, Annie. Why do people think that I'm not really trans? I'm literally about to do facial feminization surgery very, very soon. Oh no, not at all, Vicky. This is there's plenty of lives ahead of us, be it on TikTok or wherever, Twitch maybe. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. Hello, Kim. Hello, Veronica. How's it going, y'all? It's such a weird theory. Oh, lavender. You can look it up, but basically, it's a word like those three letters. It's like an outdated way to like insult. It's like people like to medicalize being trans as like an illness when it's not, and AGP is how they kind of like refer to it. Hello, Lynn. You're not too late, Veronica. We haven't even read the menu yet. I heard that term thrown around. It's a word that like gives transphobes, or so they think it gives them, this like medical validity, like, oh, it's like stands for this medical term that means that trans people are gross, basically. You know, yeah. Hello, Kayla. Personally, with no respect, I think some people aren't as emotionally evolved. Maybe. Hello, Samantha. Thank you, Leia. I hate other queer creators calling you him just because they think you don't pass well. I'm not a fan of it either. I think it's insane. I think rude is an understatement. It's pretty wild what other queer people say about me. It is, and it's pretty disrespectful. But what are you going to do? Shall we read? So this restaurant, because of dry January, now I'm dry year long. Thank you, Shannon. My mom has gone home now. Yeah, it is, Caitlin. Because of dry January, this restaurant, I can't talk today, restaurant, yeah, I agree, Kayla. It's unfair to deem who's trans and who's not based on their looks, yeah. Passing has nothing to do with you being trans or not. A lot of trans people pass. Some people can, some people can't, based on the resources they have or the genetic hand they've been dealt. It's weird. I agree, Samantha. I know, Steph. So they have all the normal ones that I think we've tried all of them. So I'm going to start reading them at the specials that they don't normally have. These are just for the month, okay? They have one called the tiramisu. Hello, Natalie. Which has NA rum, NA amaretti, and NA meaning non-alcoholic. Espresso and honey. Now, I can't do espresso because I'm mostly caffeine-free at this point, or there's one on this menu that I want that will have a little bit of caffeine, which I'm willing to do because, well, you'll see why. We haven't ordered anything yet, Chloe. Hello, Bam. There's one called the Tati Garibaldi, which has Wilderton citrus non-alcoholic spirit, non-3 fresh orange and soda. Espresso makes you shake, totally. I get that. Pomegranate gimlet with ritual NA gin, lime, honey, pomegranate, strawberry. How do I cut back on? Well, I just, at this point, like, I have dabbled in like dark chocolate in the past couple of weeks, which is not good for me, I know, but I don't drink coffee, and I would still say I'm like largely caffeine free at this point. Because it's just bad for me, I know. There's one called the Pathfinder Spritz, which is NA Amaro. I don't even know what half these things are. Chinoto and tonic. There's a kiwi mint swizzle with Almav, blue agave, NA tequila, kiwi mint, lime, club soda. Okay. I drink coffee all day. It's probably really bad for me, but I get migraines if I don't. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Hello, Trish. And then there's the final one, which is the one that I have my eyes on. It is called La Coperta di Willy Wonka. Okay. I don't know what La Coperta means, but it has Malati NA Amaro and salted caramel hot dark chocolate. Now it's $16 for the drink. Oh, cool. Hi, Farron, Michelle. Very cool. Kiwi mint. I mean, the kiwi mint sounds good, but like La Coperta, it literally says Willy Wonka in it. Right? Right? The Gilliland sound. It does, but it's also very cold out today. I think the hot chocolate is going to have to be the one. So we'll do that one. Shall we read the rest of the menu? We can just kind of start thinking about things. What do we think, y'all? That one? Or what ID? What do you mean, Kimberly? Sounds delicious. I have migraines and caffeine is literally encouraged to help elevate. Elevate? Like make them worse or make them No, I try to stay away from decaf coffee too. Although, again, I've been really not doing a great job of staying 100% caffeine free lately. I must admit, I've had, like, especially when my mom was visiting, I had some dark chocolate and I was like feeling it, which is bad for me. I know. Hello, Ava, but and I might feel it a little bit with the dark chocolate hot cocoa, but it alleviates migraines. Okay, gotcha. Anyways, we got a nice gift to start off Friday, y'all. This person's name starts with a C. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say their name. Nope. Go back, go back, go back. This is really sweet. Well, I will say your name. Okay, you can. Got it. This is from Kaylee. Kaylee said, yes, you can. Hello. Kaylee sent $20. Thank you, Kaylee. And let's please all throw that gay gas tank emoji in the chat, which is really awesome. And we're now throwing it in the chat whenever someone gifts like Kaylee has. Thank you very much. And they said this is for lunch funds, which it certainly will go towards lunch funds. Thank you very much, Kaylee. You know, Kaylee, you're someone who, how long have you been watching? Because I've seen your name more in the past month or two than I have in the past, unless maybe you have an alt account or you haven't like been talking for that long. Because sometimes people will like just pop up and start talking one day and I'll be like, oh, you're new. And they're like, no, I've been watching for a year and a half. And I'm like, oh, well, hi. Good to meet you. I'm curious, but anyway, thank you very much, Kaylee. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. That's what the gas tank emoji is for. Gas in the tank of the stream. You're watching for 9 months, was a silent watcher until you could afford a sub. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate you putting your hard-earned dollars towards the sub and towards the lunch funds, because it makes the stream chug along. Like I love doing it, and the only thing I need is the gasoline to make the engine keep going. So thank you for providing it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Well, that's cool. 9 months. Wow. A baby could have been born in that time. Babies were born in that time. Okay. So we're going to get the hot chocolate. That's easy. Shall we read the menu? Shall we? Your son was born. There you go. There you go. What do you think? You had him in August. Wow. So born in August, September, October, November, December, January. 5 months about, roughly 4 or 5 months. It's crazy. Crazy. Did you all hear that like Generation B is now being born? Or like it's about to start being born? Generation Beta? Because there's like baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, Generation Z, Generation Alpha, which is like Skibbity Toilet, and then Generation Beta is apparently going to start being born now. It's almost 6 months? Okay, I did my math wrong. My son was born in August and we named him August Leo. Nice, cool. On the 5th, and my birthday is also on the 5th. I'm November 5th, he's August 5th. Dang, that's cool. Once I'm back on my feet, I love this. Oh, you're all good, Samantha. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you. I'm a 93 baby too. I'm also a 93 baby. I was born January 31st, 1993. You're a millennial. Yeah. Yeah. I would imagine that most of the people here are either, I think probably mostly millennials with some, like less Gen X and Gen Z and baby boomers. My guess is like the average age in here is 40 is my guess. It's my guess. 23, 2003. Maybe I'm wrong then. 93. We're born in 91. So maybe the average age is closer to 30 then. I don't know. 29th of December, 93. You're a baby boomer. Yep. Here we go. 38, good call. 97, 92, 87, 94, 94. A lot of people about my age. It's 29, 02. Okay. 70s baby. Wow. Cool. Yeah, maybe like mid-30s on average. Just on average. 75. 1959. Wow. Hello, Bree. How's it going? 99. Yeah, when I look at like, and I don't look at this often, maybe like 6 months ago I looked at it. It's like a bar graph of, or, a graph of how many people. You're 84 and 85, 97, yeah. It tells me that like millennials are kind of the main, or not the main, but like there's more millennials than any other generation, which seems true based on what y'all are saying. And then, yeah. Hello, Cinebeef. How's it going? 77, yeah, that sounds about right. 77 would be Gen X. Do you date younger or older? I mean, April was 3 years older than me. Emily was like 5 years younger. So I tend to like go 5 years in either direction is kind of like my general range. And, I'd rather go a little older Like I wouldn't go more than 5 years younger than me, but I would maybe go a few years older than me than 5. If that makes sense. What was the best day of your life and why? That's a big question. I don't know. The best day of my life? That's a really hard question. Can I ask? Maybe give me a little bit more specific. You know what? I don't think one day comes to mind as the best day of my life because I keep getting happier day after day. So it's hard to say. I don't know. Say more. Ask. Give me more specifics. Baby Gen X. Yeah, that makes sense. Any plans for my birthday? Well, there is a slight problem with my birthday. It's on the 31st. It's not a problem. I can fix it. But um, uh, I was going to go with April to 2 different shows on my birthday, the 31st. One at one in the evening and one like later in the evening. We were going to do dinner, then show, then another show, and it's going to be a whole big date night for us. As you know, April and I then broke up. She went back to her ex, broke my heart, and now I'm here. I'm mostly over it at this point. Maybe not. Hello, Alyssa. And I'll get to that question soon, Chloe. No, it's not going to be our last day together, Brandy. Don't worry. But I just don't know who will come with me because I've asked at least one friend. I went out to dinner with a friend last night who's busy that night because it's her husband's birthday. Another friend I don't think is able to be there that night. So I don't know. And I really don't want to go to like 2 shows on my own on my birthday. Like I want to go with a friend, but I don't know who to go with. And I'm like excited to see these shows, so I'm not going to skip them. But you know, I don't know. I say do a birthday live, get a cake, and we'll sing happy birthday. Well, we'll definitely do something like that. Invite a subscriber. I'll look cute. But like I'd like to go with someone. I just need to find a friend to go with. A date, sure, but I don't have anyone who wants. I'm not getting any matches on the apps right now, so I'll keep you posted on if I'm able to figure it out, though. Anyways, we got a gift that came through, a very nice gift from someone with the initial G. Oh, G for Gen X, apparently, because this person sent $50. 50. That's a lot of money. That's really, really generous. G for generous. And they said that they are a Gen X, born in 1962. I'm old school, but love you, girl. Thank you. Yeah, gas tank emoji for sure. That's huge. Thank you, G. You're very sweet. That's huge. That puts a huge dent in this meal, which, this is a nicer restaurant, so we like to eat nice. We like to get good food so we can, those who are watching can eat vicariously through me, and so that, we have a nice, like, place to be and exist peacefully together. So thank you. I love doing this. I never want to stop. Now, I would like to address, just in case you were worried about the TikTok ban, I'm not worried. Haven't read the menu yet, Kenzie. I'm not worried. If TikTok gets banned, that will stink because a vast majority of my revenue, my livelihood comes from TikTok, a very big portion. So if it goes away, I will be in a bit of a tough position. But I'll figure it out, right? And we'll go to Twitch probably to start. So if you want to download Twitch, it's a free app. It's been around for a long time. You can go follow me there. I'll keep you posted here or on Insta. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm not going anywhere. One way or another, we're going to do a normal stream on Monday. Hi, Aaliyah. You'll be able to find me, I promise. As long as you're following me elsewhere, just in case. We're doing stream on Monday no matter what. We're going to do, and it's going to be normal too. It's in my bio. Yeah, it's in my bio. I think I'm just Lillytino there. I don't have many followers there. So, yeah. It's like, and I haven't like updated the profile picture, but I will. We'll see. Yeah, Shake is definitely closer than it's ever been. Anyways, what I was saying, to kind of go back to where I was, I love doing this, right? I'm not going away. The ban will not affect my streams other than where the streams happen. If the band happens, I'll just do it somewhere else, okay? Because I just love doing it. There's other places we can do it. We can reform elsewhere if we have to. So thank you for continuing to support the stream in its various incarnations. Thank you, G, our Gen Xer from 1962. I love you. Thank you. And another gift. Wow. This is from someone, I don't think I've seen this name before. Someone named Trish said, matching donation from another Gen Xer born in 1967. Very cool. They said I could say their name too. Well, thank you, Trish. There's a bunch of Trishes in this stream. They also sent $50. That is so nice. Thank you very much, Trish. Now let's put some gas emojis for Trish and for G. Y'all are both incredible. Thank you. How can I gift you? Well, thank you for asking, Anna. If you go into my bio, you will see. Yeah. Thank you. 67 was heaven. Well, there it is. Thank you. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, G. Y'all just, I mean, at this point, right, when $100 plus, right, because there was also the $20 gift from Kaylee, you know, roughly that's how much meals cost is what was just gifted. Everyone wants their gift to go towards like the meatballs that we might order, right? Or the pasta that we might order, or the pizza we might order, right? Because then you can be like, I bought that pizza, I bought that pasta. And that's really cool when you get to do that, right? You know, and in situations like this where it's like, ooh, wow, the majority of the meal has been covered at this point. It's less glamorous to give after this and say like, oh, well, the meal was given, the meal is covered. Well, where are the next funds going, right? Like if I give, where does that go, right? Because it's all covered. Is this just like going in Lily's pocket? The answer is yes, but like I said, in order for this stream to exist as it does, you know, I wake up. I'll give you my daily schedule in case you're curious. I wake up, I walk my dog, I exercise, I walk my dog again. Well, I guess we do the makeup streams now. Then I walk Nugget again. Then we do this stream. And then I go back, I take my makeup off, and I work on, you know, various video editing, writing, various things. So, you know, it can be pretty long days sometimes. And it's not like I go to another job at any point and make income on the side elsewhere. This is my job. And in order to do this, it's not just the meals that need to be covered, it's my rent, right? It's my health insurance, it's my groceries, it's my you know, the insulin that's getting delivered for Nugget today, right? All these different things. So thank you. Now that the meal is mostly covered, every gift afterwards gets to go towards the less glamorous, but in a lot of ways, more important things of like making sure I get to do this every day. So thank you. I think there's a lot more going on in the background than people think. Yeah, people think I just like kind of pop on. I'm like, you know what? I'll stream. Like, oh, hey, hi, how's it going? Blah blah blah. Eat. Bye. Right? There's a lot that goes on into it. So, thank you for supporting the stream, Trish, Kaylee, and G. Love you. Okay, let's read the menu, shall we? And I think there are some comments. Will there be a cooking live? We did one recently, but I'm down to do one again. At 900 subscribers, we are going to do the hot pot stream. Thank you, Kathy. So we'll go to a hot pot restaurant, and then at 1,000, not sure yet. We had talked about maybe doing a Michelin star. If you know, we probably have to fundraise for that, depending on which one, because those aren't like $100 meals. Those are like $300-400 meals sometimes. So, anyways, let's read the menu. Okay, there are the small plates. We've got olives. We've got a deviled egg that has anchovy and marinated sardines. Oh, are there mods in here? Yeah, someone will. It's so wild that people pay to hate. Like, why are you paying to hate? I just don't get it. I'll block. It's fine. I think it went through. If another mod can block them. If it didn't work for me. They have meatballs, which we did last time, but I love them. They're really good. There's one that's like a little toast thing with whipped cod on it. Not my favorite. I've had it before, but it's interesting. It's been a while. They have a caprese, which is like um, mozzarella, tomatoes, and basil. Right? Olives, maybe. Yeah. There's a mushroom salad. I think. No, it's a sformato, which I believe is like a savory flan. They have an avocado or an octopus dish. I tend not to eat octopus because A, I don't really like the texture, and B, octopi are quite smart. Oh, thank you, Nick. Hi, how's it going? You're very sweet. Thank you. They also have a caviar bite for $21. It's literally like one bite for $21. It's got caviar, stracciatella, pear, asparagus, and cured eggnog. Maybe like 2 bites. That's $21 if we wanted to go crazy and do something. I've never had it before. It could be interesting. It would be very small, but fancy. You could do it. I would say either the meatballs, the forest floor one, which is like the mushroom thing, or the fancy $21 2-bite caviar thing. Could be interesting. What do we think? Also, we got a really nice gift from someone whose initial starts with S. Let me read it and see if they're cool with me saying their name. Okay, they say their name in here, so I'll be cool saying it. They said, sent $5. Thank you very much. Sabrina sent $5. Thank you. And said, looking beautiful as usual. Hope you have a great weekend from Sabrina. I will. I'm excited tomorrow to just chill. Tomorrow will be a chill day. Follow me on Twitch. Cool. Thank you, Brady. Because it's been a busy week. I'm going out to dinner with a friend tonight, which is why we're going to probably keep it more on the conservative side in terms of amount of food, which is why I'm thinking maybe the caviar bite, right? It's not going to be super big or filling, but it will be a fun, interesting app. Why don't we just do it? It'll be fun, right? Why not? We'll try it. Caviar. We'll try it. Yeah, I'm going out with a friend tonight, and it's going to be nice. I haven't seen her in like a month plus. She's actually the one who's going to be picking me up from my FFS, my facial feminization surgery, which is happening very soon. Very dang soon. Okay, we'll go with the caviar. Okay. I'm feeling fancy.
Uh-oh.
Let's go with the caviar bite thing.
Stretchy caviar?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Is it good? Okay. It's just like little.
It's on the crystalline toast, so the stracciatella and asparagus and pear.
I'm ready to be fancy today.
Right, let's do this.
Yeah. There we go. Maybe I'm not sure if she might be busy that day. I'll ask her tonight. Thank you, Aaliyah. Wait, what? On the fancy, you mean? Okay, we're doing it. We're going fancy. Getting fancy. I'm so excited to see you after your surgery. You're already stunning. Can't imagine the yeah. But y'all, if you haven't already, hi Kimberly, haven't already Googled something like this, type in FFS, which is facial feminization surgery, FFS before and after, and just look at Google Images. You'll see people before and after FFS, which is what I'm getting done to my face, and it's pretty crazy how much of a difference it makes. Is it painful, and what is recovery like? Recovery is, I'll probably be out for a week or 2, not much more than that. I'm going to try to keep it to it'll definitely be less than 2 weeks. I'm going to see where I'm at the week mark, maybe like a week and a half, but I'll keep you posted. I'm going to try and take off as little time as possible, because the recovery's after the first week or 2, about 75% of the swelling is down. And then the remaining 25% goes down over many months, like 6 to 8 months. It takes a while, but I'll be able to talk. My voice will be the same, but I'll probably have a head garb on. I won't be. It'll be a while before I do a full face reveal, if that makes sense. Thank you, Hella Lugosi, for subscribing. The fancy tea stream, I need to do that. I'll work on it. Hello, Elvia. FFS and FHS are the same thing. I will post update pics. Opa, and thank you, Hella. Okay, we got a couple additional. Y'all are being so generous today. Y'all are being insanely generous today. Thank you. Wow. Wyatt sent $25. Thank you, Wyatt. They said I can say their name. They said, this is for the caviar bite. I've never eaten it. So I'm presuming that they're excited to see me eat it. Well, thank you, Wyatt, for that gift. I mean, Wyatt just straight up did the caviar bite right there. I mean, it's probably gonna be like maybe 2 or 3 bites. Depending what the server just said, it's gonna be a couple bites. But well, I'll tell you this, Wyatt. I will do my best to describe. I will show you the ins and outs of what it looks like. I will do my best to describe it as best I can so that you can eat it vicariously through me. Caviar, if you didn't know, for anyone who's listening doesn't know what caviar is fish eggs. But I like it. I've had caviar before. I never had this dish before. But yeah, anyways, thank you very much. Gas in the tank. Thank you for all the lovelies who post that gas tank emoji. It's a great emoji, and it's good to see the support in the chat for the gift. So thank you. And there's another gift I'll read in just a second. Annie says, I've cared for some patients who have had FFS, and swelling can be very intense, but the results are amazing. Yeah, it's great. I mean, Google it. Google FFS before and after. Oh my gosh. This is really, really nice. Dang. Okay. This person's name starts with an A. A, would you like me to identify you? I know you've been cool with this in the past. Is it fishy? It's more briny than fishy, I would say. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Kimberly, for the gifts. Okay, yeah, this is from Alyssa Jean. Thank you, Kathy, for extending yourself. This is from Alyssa Jean, y'all. Alyssa Jean, it's from me, my hubby's account. Oh, okay, that one hasn't come through yet. I'll read that one very soon. This one is from Alyssa. Thank you. They sent $50, 50. And thank you, Bobo, for subscribing. Opa to you, my friend. We're now 30 away from a hot pot stream. Hey, if we get 30 more subs today, which seems unlikely, but if we do, hot pot stream on Monday. Thank you, Alyssa. That is really sweet. While y'all are throwing the gas tank emojis up, let me read this gift. They said, I'm happy your meal is covered, but I enjoy gifting when I know it's going towards your needs, like rent, nuggets, medication, or whatever it may be needed for. Thank you, Alyssa. That's so sweet. You are loved and bring happiness to others. And then they went through the effort of making a whole string of heart emojis that are in rainbow formation. I don't know if that's... Wow, it's Roy G. Biv, too. Wow, you did Roy G. Biv. That's impressive. It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, which is pretty dang close, if not exactly, Roy G. Biv. Thank you. Yeah, you're amazing. You put gas in the tank. No, seriously, this is like... I love y'all. Thank you for making this Friday extra special today. It's been a long week. I've gotten great news this week about the FFS, and y'all make me happy. Y'all make me happy. There's a lot to be said for the nastiness and how tough it can be. Thank you, Abby. You're very sweet. I think it will be. I think it will be. There's a lot to be said for the nastiness, right? You look at any of my comment sections, it's gross. People are so rude, so mean. There's so many people out there who make a living making videos that trash on me. They make way more money talking about me than I make for myself. And that, seeing all the nastiness, it hurts and it weighs down. Yeah, thank you, Laura. Appreciate you. It weighs me down, but also y'all bring me right back up. And I'm really not trying to blow smoke here. I mean, even when I'm in private and I tell my friends about streaming, I tell them too that y'all are big part of the reason that I'm able to keep going is the positivity and the love from y'all. So know that you mean a lot to me. Thank you. What do you think about people saying you rage bait? I mean, at the end of the day, they can think whatever they want to think. I believe in the content I put out. I know why I say the things I say. It's because I believe them and I think they're important. There's no video I've put out. No, you didn't miss the caviar that I regret putting out. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it out, right? There are things I've said that I've, felt bad about. Not in like my, videos themselves, like the short form videos, but things on stream that I've said and be like, you know what, maybe that was not the right thing to say, or things I need to apologize for. But I don't know. On the whole, I'm quite proud of the work and the content that I put out there. People can call it rage bait. I think it's engaging. I think it grabs people. I think it takes a pretty pressing and important issue, which is trans rights, and I think illuminates certain points that need to be illuminated. So, anyways, maybe not Deja, maybe not. Thank you, Tara. Also, a gift from Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie sent about $7. It's on PayPal, and there's always weird fees. About $7. Thank you, and said, "Just some gas in the tank, but you are amazing and beautiful inside and out." Thank you, Carrie. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. Let's throw some gas tank emojis for our friend Carrie, who used to be Gamer Mama. They switched their account, or no, changed their name because they're doing streaming, I guess. I've known them as Carrie, but now I'm going to start calling them Carrie instead of Gamer Mama because that's their new username. And that's what they said they want to be called. So, anyways, thank you very much, Carrie. Love you. Appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you, Carrie. The haters, they're haters. Anything you do, they'd find something wrong. Yeah, that is the truth. Will you have to pay a copay, or will it be 100% covered? I'm not sure yet. For my FFS, if it's going to be, probably will end up owing several $1,000s, is my guess. So I have been planning for this in particular. I have like surgery fund that, hopefully it's not too big, because it's not a very big surgery fund, but it hopefully should be enough. Sometimes people need to agree to disagree. There's no need for people to be so nasty. That I agree with. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Interesting. Is that pistachio on top? Okay. Very cool. I am very curious. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Missed. Oh, hi, Bree. Hello. How's it going? Don't understand why anyone would be offended by what you're doing. Be yourself. It's beautiful. Thank you. Does insurance cover it? Yes, but the way, I don't know, if you're not in the U.S., it might seem like, oh, if it's covered by insurance, it's free. Covered by insurance sometimes means completely covered, like 100%. But more often, especially in the case of surgery, means you just owe a smaller percentage. Right? Like maybe I owe 10% or something. Thank you, user65, for subscribing. Opa, and welcome. Hello. It's cute and fancy. I know, right? So this, it's kind of hard to see the caviar, but I will read you what this is, okay? Yeah, a certain percentage, exactly. We've got, this is the stracci and caviar. So stracci, or stracciatella, is cheese. It's what's inside of burrata, I believe. So there's, I don't know if you can see, here, let me try and get you a better angle. So there's the black right there. That is caviar. Okay, let's see if I can get the camera to focus on it. That's caviar. There's the stracciatella on top, caviar, K&J pear. It looks like it's on the very bottom, like this right here is the pear. Thank you, Hella. My husband has COVID and our portion of the hospital stay was $48K. Oh my God. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry. It makes me so mad. I'm sorry. American healthcare is broken. It's true. K&J pear, there's asparagus. I think the green on top is like shaved asparagus, I believe. And there's a cured egg yolk somewhere in here. Oh, it's shaved on top. The yellow on top, you can see that's shaved, cured egg yolk, and then also pistachio on top. Wow. This, I believe, is, I think we'll say 2 to 3 bites I'm going to aim for this, okay? Blessed to be Canadian. All right. Here we go. Don't want to drop any of this. Here we go. You ready? This is a $21 appetizer because we're fancy today. Wow. There's so much going on in this bite. the crunch of the bread and the butteriness of the bread, or maybe it's like oil probably. That's the first thing. Then you get to the pear, which is right above it, which is that little bit of sweet. It's like a soft, slightly crunchy sweetness. Then you get to the cheese, which is bold. It's salty, creamy, fatty, so good. Then you get to the caviar, which is right above that, and that's the brininess, kind of like the flavor center of the dish, right? Because wherever caviar is, it's like, hey, I'm in charge here. Really good caviar, and then like kind of like the top notes of the pistachio and like a little bit of sweetness and crunch there. The roughage of the asparagus, one of the more complex and incredible bites I've had in a long time. That's pretty impressive. I'm here for it. I kind of wish I had gotten this before. It's so good. All right, let's try it again. This is going to be a more caviar centric bite. Thank you, Crystal. Oh boy. I mean, and backwards, I'll respond to yours in just a second. Yeah, that's a lot of caviar in that. But the thing is that with the caviar being so briny, the stracciatella really balances it out. Like really balances it out. Because in some ways it like envelops it. It doesn't let the caviar take too much of a front place. Like in some ways the stracciatella, now that I'm on the second bite, is really more in charge than the caviar. All right, this is going to be the last bite and then we'll clean up the bottom. Yeah, we are on starter. I mean, that's great. Now, I will say, for the price that this was, normally, I would say something for this little food for $21 is not worth it. However, I would say that if you're savoring it, if you like really are taking intentional bites and eating this as like almost like a piece of art, a work of art, more of like an experience and not just like an app to put in your mouth, it's very much worth it. There's this place in Hayes Valley in San Francisco I've been to a bunch of times. Hello, Rachel. That has these little sea salt caramel chocolates. So it's just chocolate on the outside. I'm not going to show you that, Laura, only because I don't want to give away my location too much. But it's like these little chocolates. Like it's chocolate on the outside. It's fresh. It's like a chocolatier, so it's all really good. And then this caramel inside. It's one bite. They're $2.50 each, and it's like you go in, you buy one chocolate for $2.50, and it's worth it because you're like so. Oh, the name's on the paper. Oh well. It's so good, and that I think is the same sort of deal where paper. Oh well. It's so good, and that I think is the same sort of deal where it was worth it. So thank you for going on that adventure with me. Thank you. Okay. Was it Backwoods that said you're 17 days sober from gardening? It doesn't sound like long, but it is for me of 25 years of doing it. Wow. Backwoods? That's huge. As someone who gardened for closer to 10 years myself and had to quit because of health, I'm glad, Alchemist. 17 days is really hard. Are you still here, Backwoods? I hope you're still here. That's really hard to go without and be sober from it for one day, a day. Wow. Yeah, I was doing I was doing a different form of using it, but similar. I was like on like four or five, six, depending on the day. It was a lot. Yeah, I'm in Pacific time. Good for you. Keep it up. I use an app called Grounded, which is like specifically for people who are trying to quit gardening, and it's really helped me. It's got a lot of like things that are focused on specifically coming out of gardening as opposed to just like other things. So yeah, we're doing Italian food today. Yeah, it happens. How was the tea party yesterday? The tea party was good. The reception was bad, so that was the tough part. But the tea itself was good. Gardening, we're not talking about gardening in a yard. Go to Urban Dictionary and look up gardening, you'll see it. Grounded with a G, alchemist, the first one. Grounded, as in like not up in the air, but grounded. Yeah. I threw the blank away last night. Good. Very good. What's disappointing? Okay. What's disappointing? That I'm in Pacific time or that grounded or I don't know. Like, yeah, even now, being 5 years out from quitting, am I the only one here? No, there's other people here. It is quieter today, but there are definitely other people here. I still have urges, and I came very close a few weeks ago to the reception from yesterday. It was really stunk. But I talked to a friend who gave me a reality check and helped me avoid falling into a pitfall, which I am still so grateful for. We have only ordered our appetizer so far. We didn't order the I forgot to order the mocktail, the Willy Wonka hot chocolate. So we'll order that as well. Is Mama still? Maybe we order that for dessert. Maybe we do a dessert mocktail. I think that'd be good. Is Mama still with you, or did she get home? She went home. Hi, Juliet. Hello. Thank you, Optimist. Lily's mic is great at blocking other sounds. Yeah, and it's definitely quieter than it has been before, but it's a Friday, and Friday in this general area of town is it's like a very business focused area, so people are going home early or not in the office on Friday. Brown lip liner, I have not. Okay, let's talk about our main. Thank you, Bianca, for subscribing. Opa, welcome. Hi. I think also a hot tea. I would like a hot tea. It can be so hard. My other half struggles with a blank personality trait. It takes a lot of support. Yeah, Jade, same. We haven't ordered yet. We haven't even thought about what we're doing for our main. So they have pizzas. Okay, they have a mortadella pizza, a whipped artichoke pizza, and a margarita pizza. They also have a special, which we did the last time we were here, which is like a scampi sauce and duck breast on top, which was good, but we did it last time. They also have a chopped salad, a tuna salad, a butternut squash soup, and a kale Caesar salad, which I've had before, and it's excellent. They also have, yes, I always ask. And this restaurant knows me. I've been here many times. We've streamed here many times, so they know the deal. There's a risotto with black trumpet mushrooms, English peas, and pistachios, and you can add shrimp, guanciale, or crab to that. Artichoke pizza so far. They have a pasta called a bigoli fresci, which is like just pasta with a ragu, but it's a duck ragu with orange and clove, which I've had once, and it was very good. A nice salad would be light. Yeah, I think maybe we go salad, because I am going out to eat with a friend later. So maybe we do the kale Caesar salad, right? They also have a scampi alla veneziana, which is red shrimp, vino blanco, which is wine, lemon and herb gremolata. It's not official yet, Michael, so don't give up yet. But if it does happen, I'll probably go to Twitch. Okay. So of these, the soup sounds pretty good. Butternut squash soup sounds good. The mirror table made the cup look huge. Yeah, I get that. I could see the butternut squash soup could be good. Does their menu change sometimes, but not much. Official, not yet. Don't count it out yet. Believe it or not, there is a new person coming into office very soon who has been pretty vocal for the most part about being willing to reverse the change. And knowing that person has a big ego and that, blocking the ban would be a pretty celebrated move by many, I wouldn't be shocked if he does that. Made pasta, vote for artichoke. I think the kale Caesar or the butternut squash soup sounds good. They're the lighter options. I could also see margarita pizza. Thank you, backwards. But the kale sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Lizzie. No, the salad does not have chicken on it, but it does have a soft egg. Soup and salad. Well, I want to go a little bit lighter because I'm going out with the to dinner with a friend soon. But let's do a poll. User 52, are you there? Can you do a poll? We'll say artichoke pizza, artichoke pizza, margarita pizza, kale Caesar salad, butternut squash soup. So, with artichoke pizza, margarita pizza, butternut squash soup, kale Caesar salad. Now, the artichoke does have truffle on it. I'm not a huge truffle person, but I've been more amenable to it recently. Okay. I probably would go for the margarita myself. I'd probably prefer the margarita, but if y'all really want to see the artichoke, we can. And I'm also open to getting a kale Caesar and a soup because those things are actually probably both relatively light. Thank you so much. Oh, could I have a chamomile tea possibly?
Yes.
Thank you. And you don't have Splenda, do you? I forget.
We've got the
Whatever any artificial sweetener you got.
yeah. It's the stevia.
Perfect. Is Mama Tina back home? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, maybe instead of maybe do Caesar, soup and salad as one. Soup and salad. So soup and salad is an option. Caesar and soup, then margarita pizza, then artichoke pizza. Okay. Excuse me. No, they don't have fries here. This I believe they are quite too fancy for fries here. And also this is a restaurant that I don't even know how you describe it. It is very much, you know, that show, I've actually never seen it, but where Stanley Tucci goes to Italy and he just eats food and it's all like classic, thank you, like really authentic Italian food, not like Italian American at all. It's just like fancy, authentic. 3 options. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay. So top left, you can vote artichoke pizza, margarita pizza, or soup and salad, which would be kale, Caesar salad, and a butternut squash soup. Now, the weird thing is that the pizzas, when you add the pizzas together, it's 66%, right? 66% of, or about, 2/3 of people want to see a pizza, right? So why don't we do this? It looks like margarita pizza has a slight edge. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the poll. Thank you, user52, for doing this. I'm going to say smile for margarita pizza, frown for smile for margarita pizza, frown for soup and salad. Smile for margarita pizza, frown for soup and salad. You can't vote? You should be able to vote. Smile for margarita pizza, frown for soup and salad. Wow. Okay, margarita pizza it is then. Margarita pizza it is. Okay, so we'll do a margarita pizza then. Easy. Easy peasy. Sound good. Didn't let me do the poll. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't want to be full. Yeah. I mean, and we'll see how far I can get into the margarita pizza before. Oh, we got another gift. This one. Oh no. Liz, are you still here? I think you're cool with me saying your name. I know, right? Mods can't do the poll. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is just kind of what it is to be a mod. I'm sorry. First poll was top left. Yeah. What's on the margarita pizza? Margarita pizza is just buffalo mozzarella sauce and basil. It's like a cheese pizza. Yeah. Hi, Liz. So Liz, who's been a lovely for over a year, closer to a year and a half, sent $5. Thank you, Liz. And it's a heartbreaking, but important message here. Soup and salad is lighter. The pizza sounds better. Yeah. They said, having a hard day. It's Aaron's birthday, and I want you to know your stream is getting me through today. Lots of love with a red heart emoji. I'm glad I can be a help, Liz. And for those of you who don't know, Aaron is someone who's no longer with us. Someone who, thank you so much. Could I do a butternut squash soup, please? Thank you. How do you donate? Oh, thank you for asking, Rachel. It is, if you go into my bio, there's a bunch of ways to do it. Thank you. So Aaron, if you didn't know, was someone who sadly we lost to by their own hand, a trans person whose family did not support him in his transition, and sadly that led to him doing what he did. And we met Liz about a week before it happened. She was here in the chat asking for advice on how to be a good friend, and I gave the best advice I could. But what happened happened, and we do our best in Aaron's memory. You only and just so everyone, just like as an important reminder, thank you. Aaron is not a unique story, sadly. A lot of people's parents do not support them in their transition, and having a parent not support you in something that big and important is pretty devastating, and is pretty traumatic. So, you know, uh, we once it happened, Liz came back pretty soon after and told us, and it was pretty heartbreaking. It's still heartbreaking to think about. But happy birthday, Aaron! I wish you were still here. Um, give some love. Give some love to Liz today. I'm so sorry, Christina. I'm so sorry. Can't even imagine. Anyways, is this where I used to get the Nutella banana pizza? No, that was a different place. There's a mother on 12 on here. On here, this mad mom, and she doesn't support her son's transition. She never should have been a mom. Yeah, happy birthday, Aaron. Yeah. Thank you, Backwoods. Hello, Shannon. Hi. Hello, Artemis. Mother of 12 doesn't. A mother of 12 doesn't support her son's transition. That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself not supporting your kid. Like, can't you see that your kid is just trying to be happy, be their true self? Like, you're not hurting anybody, and you're going to lose them one way or another. Hopefully, that just means they disown you, because if they're in their right mind, they will. But sometimes it's much worse than that. Yeah. Happy to say I'd support my son in anything he decides. My first time mom due next month. Good, Deja. See, that's the kind of thing that's the right attitude to be a parent, right? You gotta be ready for whatever your kids like, whoever they are. Be ready to love them. I can never imagine not supporting my kids in that choice to be happy, right? I know. I support my kids no matter what, as long as they're hurting nobody. Yeah, you support your kids, and being trans doesn't hurt anybody, right? In fact, denying yourself a transition, denying who you are, that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Yeah. Some parents just think they own their children and won't let them do their own choices. Yeah, and being trans isn't even a choice. It's just who you are. You can't choose it, right? No one chooses their gender, right? Liz, for example, didn't choose to be a woman. My mom didn't choose to be a woman. My dad didn't choose to be a man. They just are. The same way that I didn't choose to be a woman. I am who I am. Yeah, glad to hear that, Liz. If you brought a kid into this world, you support them, yeah. Exactly, Shake. My kid and brother are trans and the sweetest people. Yeah, a lot of trans people are super sweet. That's why it's important to be a safe person, because you never know. Yeah, you never know what someone's going through. No, you're good, Trio of Terror. Yeah. You should not have to hide who you are to make others happy. I agree. I had to leave my husband 3 years ago when he wouldn't support our gay son, moved to California. Well, Chicken Lil, I can't imagine how hard that was, but you made the right choice. You made the right choice. Yeah. Kids absorb the prejudice of their parents. Absolutely. Yeah. Hate is passed down. Hate is learned. Hate is taught. And it's something that you're fighting on a generational level, right? The hate that people are feeling today towards queer people or towards anyone is the same hate that was felt 200 years ago, because it's been passed down. So it's really hard to fight that kind of thing. It's really, like, in my opinion, a person by person battle, right? It's hard to change minds. You can't just, like, I mean, it's possible sometimes, but you give a speech to 1 million people, like, okay, that's fine. But I find that it's more effective if you're able to talk to 1 million people on an individual level, right? So you can actually connect with them and, show them that you're a real human. and that, you know, you have empathy, you can care about things. You're just like them. May I ask who in my life I come out to first? Good question. Thank you, Eva. You're all good. Welcome. I came out to my friend who I was visiting in October, maybe November of 2020. There was a wedding that I was going to. I was actually in the groom's party. But I came out to her and her husband because I was staying with them that evening. And shortly after, came out to another friend who was at the same wedding the day after. But yeah, it was really hard. The first time was maybe the hardest to say it. It got easier as time went on, but yeah, it was terrifying. They, of course, were very nice about it, very understanding. We're like, oh, well, we support you, and we have some research to do. I was like, well, yeah. Pushing through today. Yeah, I'm glad you're pushing through, Alva. Yeah, I think I might have missed what you said. Elvia saying, "Oh no, I missed that. I'm sorry. My grandmother passed yesterday afternoon, so it's been a hard day. I'm so sorry, Elvia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed that comment. Love to Elvia. God, tough Friday. Some. Sorry. I'm sorry that's happening. I'm assuming you were pretty close. Tree of Terror says, I'm happy you have such supportive people in your life. Yeah, me too. I'm lucky. Not everyone is this lucky. Deja says, I'd rather a child be open and honest so as the adult I can do all to protect them. Yeah, because being trans, especially as a kid, is not necessarily a safe thing to be in this day and age, especially. January can be a hard month as it is, so sending love to y'all. January can be a tough month. It can be. All right, let's pour some, is that steeped? Maybe another minute or so. Beautiful, kind soul that she was, we could do no wrong in her eyes. Sweet. Sorry for your loss. Wow. Oh, no, it's fine. It is my birthday month by a day. I was very close to being born in February. You look amazing. Your eyes look so yummy. A different line. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. My old friend's son, I'm sure, will be trans when older. He wants to be now, but he's 8. Well, here's the thing. You don't become trans. I was trans from the moment I was born. So if that kid is trans at 8, they were trans at 1. They were trans in the womb. And the sooner they're allowed to transition, the better. Because if you let that kid start puberty, you're letting some pretty destructive things happen to their body. A, without their consent, and B, against their will. So yeah, so definitely, if you're able to intervene in that kid's life, please do. Nope, we ordered a soup. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do other than the soup. Maybe the kale salad or something else. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get meatballs. Why not? Go for apps. Same day as my brother. Well, very cool. It's a good birthday. Lost one of my good friends yesterday. Oh, Kate, I'm so sorry. Ugh, you want to talk about it? I'm so sorry to hear that. Samantha, with positive news, my mom had a meeting with her cancer specialist and she's cancer free so far. That's great. I'm glad to hear that, Samantha. I'm glad to hear that. She doesn't support his wanting to be gender fluid or transition. Well, she's someone who is, no offense, bad parent, number one, or a very ill-informed parent. She's going to actively drive her kid away from her. And that kid is currently in big danger because of their parent. Like, big danger. If you can intervene, please do. Did I eat? We still are just in the beginning of, we've only eaten one app. Sister's birthday is January 31st. There you go. Thank you, confused. Haven't figured out your pronouns. You don't have to. You can take as long as you want. What pronouns are you thinking? You have any ideas? My son's best friend transitioned at 13 and she's so happy, and my oldest is still her best. Great. Good. I'm so happy to hear that, Carrie. Thought we were doing pizza. Yeah, maybe we will do pizza. I'm still not sure yet. I think pizza would be good. Why not, right? I've tried, and that's why she's no longer my friend.
Soup has time in it.
Huh?
The soup has time in it.
Alas. We'll just do a margarita pizza then.
Margarita pizza.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's really sad. Yeah, her kid is, I feel bad for that kid. Makeup is pretty today. Thank you, Tara. Did you see? I did see that. I don't know what's in that amendment though. Please do tell. Do you think it's okay for kids to choose to take medicine or have surgery? Well, first off, kids do not get gender affirming surgery, period. Not only is it not legal, it simply doesn't happen. But it's very important that if a kid is trans, that at the start of their puberty, if they so choose, they're allowed access to hormone blockers. Because, the reason that I'm the way that I am, right? I'm 6 foot tall. Have a deep voice. My facial features are the way they are. My bones are the way they are. It's because of testosterone, right? Testosterone made my body, unfortunately, what it is. If I had known that I was trans at like 10, which I didn't, but if I did, I would have been able to say, hey, I'd like to go on blockers and eventually estrogen so that my body grows the way that I want it to grow, right? And there's so many things, like I'm about to get FFS, facial feminization surgery. That probably wouldn't be necessary if I had been on hormones or from an early age on blockers. I have facial hair, right? My hair's covered in, my body's covered in body hair. I've spent a lot of money on hair removal, right? That wouldn't be much of a problem. There's so many issues that you run into as an adult who went through the wrong puberty, a lot of trauma that you can avoid. No, we didn't give up on pizza. We got it. My daughter's birthday is January 31st. Very nice. New York City, heck yeah. Yeah, the soup has thyme in it, which is like, not interested then. Let the kid choose. Yeah, exactly. Not to bring any more unhappiness. I'm so sorry, Kimberly. It's a really dangerous time for queer kids. It's a really dangerous time for queer kids, and I'm so sorry to hear about your nephew. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Couldn't imagine my child ever growing without me in their life. Yeah. The pre-puberty transitions have significant physical attribute positives. What do you mean by that? So you can essentially say, I mean, in a sort of, yeah. I mean, at least some surgeries, right? A lot of it's still bottom surgery, if they wanted, would be necessary when they, come of age. That's not something you need to rush on, though. But it's not just surgery you're saving them from. It's a lot of gender dysphoria. It's a lot of pain and anguish and discomfort that you're saving them from. I would look different. I would probably be, if I'd gone on blockers and eventually estrogen when I was younger, in my first puberty, I would probably be shorter. My voice would be higher. My facial features would be more feminine. My bones would be less like wide. You might not be, if you might not be able to tell I was trans, right? Look at someone like Kim Petras or Hunter Schafer. These are people who transitioned early in life, early enough that they really pass 100%, right? And look the way they want to look.
Clarification, but they're telling me there's oregano in the tomato sauce.
I'll be fine.
You're okay?
I'm okay with
that. I feel like you've had it before.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm okay with that.
Want it, like, garnished on
It's
top?
yeah, as long as it's not on top, it's fine. Yeah, thank you. Just curious, if they choose to transition early and then later change their mind, they could. But here's the thing, Alyssa. I'm not saying, I think a common misconception is that kid goes up to their parent and say, hey, mom, I'm trans. And then the parent says, all right, little Jimmy, let's go to the, drive-through surgery today and start pumping you full of hormones. And by tomorrow, you'll be looking exactly the way, you want, kind of thing. That's not how it works, right? And I'm not saying you're suggesting that, but what really happens is a kid comes out as trans and they start by socially transitioning, right? They start by picking a new name, maybe, finding new clothes, new wardrobe, new pronouns, a lot of things that have nothing to do with medical transitioning that happen for a while before any sort of medical stuff is introduced, right? In a perfect world, kids know they're trans because the conversation's had early on. They know early enough that they can be socially transitioning for several years before puberty arrives. And in that case, you know for sure, right? It's not like you transition for 3 years and then decide randomly you want to go back, right? It's a lot of work and it's not easy. There's a lot of resistance there. People don't just transition for nothing. So the idea that kids would want to go back is really not something that happens. That being said, hormone blockers don't, but all they do is pause puberty. Like if you really wanted to, you could go off of them and everything would continue as normal. But again, that really doesn't happen. Came out to my, sorry, I'm behind on the comments. I'm working my way through. Came out to my family as bi, and they were all very supportive. I'm so happy to hear that, Kate. Hair growth happens for both genders. That's true. But I mean, my beard, right, wouldn't be what it is, right? I have had probably close to 30 laser sessions on my face, and that's why it looks the way it looks. But I used to have like a very big, thick beard. That wouldn't have grown if I had been on blockers from a young age. Someone, hold on, sorry, I'm going back to respond to all the comments. Thank you, Banana Bread, for subscribing. Opa, and welcome. You missed the appetizer, but we're getting a pizza. I do not, Chloe. And also, Opa to Aubrey. Thank you for subscribing. We're 26 away from a Hotbot stream. Am I getting bottom surgery? Yes, but I'm getting FFS first. Very soon, actually. Just in the sense that you can achieve femme or masculinity before puberty hits. Well, you can, yeah, you're not trying to achieve it before puberty hits, because puberty is the thing that kind of directs you towards masculinity or femininity, but you can direct your puberty in the right direction, right? If it's set to go the other way. Ooh. Thank you. Side salad. I think I'm okay for now. We'll see how the pizza goes. The drive-through surgery, yeah. What if they can do no oregano? It's fine in the sauce. I've had the sauce and it's fine. I have to go see the Equal Rights Act is protections for community, women's, people of color that can't be removed. Love to hear that. That is huge. I'll read about it after the stream. Thank you for letting me know. I think it's terrible Elon disowned his own child for transitioning. Yeah, disgusting. And if you look up what Elon's child is saying about Elon, it's pretty choice words. Hair looks perfect, not fluffy, not flat, just right. Thank you, Renee. Oh, I totally know you weren't, Alyssa. I totally know. I was more like answering to people who are listening because I know you're all good. I think people though sometimes think that like kids are just going to want to go back, and it's really not true. It's not true. When you talk about detransitioning, like, oh, people detransition all the time. It's like, no, people get bullied back into the closet. They're not trans. They've just, think about it this way. You realize one day who you really are, right? You realize you're a trans woman or a trans man, whatever, non-binary. And then you come out to the world, hey, I'm trans. And the world says, no, you're not. That's bad. That's gross. Parents disown you, friends disown you, you lose your job. This happens to a lot of people. Your whole entire life implodes. And everyone's saying, you're just wrong, you're ill, there's something bad you've done, we don't accept you anymore. And you start thinking, and over time, it's like, well, you start justifying to yourself, maybe I'm not really trans, because I know that if I, said I wasn't, then I'd probably get all of my family and friends and job back potentially. And you eventually believe it yourself. You know what? I'm probably just not trans. I don't want to be like, I don't want this to happen anymore. I'm detransitioning. Confused, went back for your own reason, for safety reasons, not your own choice. Exactly. Yeah. Safety reasons. His oldest child, Elon said he lost his son to the woke virus. Disgusting. Yeah, they don't change their mind like that. They do not change their mind. Deep conversations today, y'all. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate the auto renewal. All right, so we've got the margarita pizza coming, which I'm excited for. I think we've done, last time we were here, we had the duck breast pizza, which was good. I don't know if I've done the margarita before. I love a margarita pizza. Oh, nice. What kind of pizza are you getting, Caitlin? What does fancy pizza look like? Is it New York? Is it Napolitana? I'm excited to see it too. Oh, not at all, Liz. It's important conversations. Artichoke next time, sure. We can do artichoke next time. Remind me. I think I was more in the mood. Oh, speaking of. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just be careful. It's a little hot.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we are. I know, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Classic Italian pizza. I got cheese and pepperoni, ricotta on top. That does sound good. All right, so we're going to give it a second to cool because it does look pretty hot. Look good? Yeah. Says, picture of me now, changed my gender and name back for safety, trying to go back to Lexi. Would you like me to call you Lexi? What would you like me to call you? Because I've just been calling you confused, that sounded wrong. Just based on your username and nothing to do with you at all. But let me know. I know, looks good. What's it on top? So there's basil, mozzarella cheese, tomato sauce. That's it, and a little olive oil. It's a very simple pizza. Margarita pizzas are basically cheese pizzas, a little fancier, with fresh mozzarella instead of like shredded mozzarella. Yeah. This place does pizza in an interesting way. The dough is much crunchier, like the crust is much crunchier here than say Tony's, which is like the softest possible dough you could have. It also comes with some chili flakes, so why not make it a little bit spicy? Just a little bit. Hi, Sinead. How's it going? Margarita pizza and grandma. Oh, I love grandma pizzas. They have really good ones at Tony's. Which state would you love to visit? Lexi or your username works. Is Lexi your old name, the name that you transitioned out of, or was the name you transitioned into? Because whatever you want for safety, but I would prefer not to call you by your old name, if that makes sense. Unless you'd like me to, I will. But okay, let's see. Give it another minute or so. It's still pretty hot. What is my normal dinner time? I eat dinner pretty early because I like to sleep early. I go to bed at like 9:30. What is my so normal dinner time? Like 4 or 5. Been to Tony's, isn't it so good? Transition into Lexi. Okay, so I'll call you Lexi. Got it. Tired. I'm good. So tired from walking today. Hey, where were you walking? That sounds fun. Hello, King. How's it going? So good. Which one? What did you get while you were there? My 2 favorite pizzas from Tony's are the spicy grandma and the margarita pizza. It's both so good. You and me both. I go to bed when the acid reflux. Yeah, I just get tired. I mean, I'll sometimes stay up, like here and there. But Lexi's using my picture. Really? I don't think so. It's not my picture. It's not me. Went around my local town to play pool. Fun. That's cool. What is a grandma pizza? It's like, at least at Tony's, it's square. The crust is like thinner, not super thin, but thinner, and like a little bit crunchy. It's got sauce and cheese. It's just good. Just Google it. Seafood in a bag. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. I don't really like cracking seafood shells like crabs and stuff. Yeah, Square Pie Guys used to go to that a lot. Yet last night I went to a pizza place for the first time. It was so good. It was called what was it called? The Laundromat. Really good. Yeah, the pizza place from before was Square Pie Guys. Used to go there a lot. Haven't been in a long time, but we could go again. I mean, maybe that could be our 1,000 subscriber stream. All right, here we go. I'll give you a close up here. You can see. That's where you want to go. It's really good. All right, here we go. That was really good. That was really good. I don't know. I don't know where I stopped going. It's just been a while. We should go back. Michelin restaurant for 1,900 is hot pot. I don't know what hot pot is. It's where there's like a big thing of soup in the middle of the table, and you dunk like meat and vegetables and dumplings and stuff. Would I consider going back to Hard Rock? Like the food, I can't imagine the food is that good. And no, I never got an apology. No one ever reached out to me. It's like one thing with the Cheesecake Factory because I like the food at the Cheesecake Factory, but there wasn't much I saw on the menu at Hard Rock that I was very excited about. So, yeah. Hard Rock is average Boston pizza vibes. Maybe. It's good. I put in a complaint. I posted the video. I know that people complained on my behalf. I know that one of the co-founders of Hard Rock saw the video and said they'd do something about it. So, but I'm not tracking it. a server point of view. I mean, there are people who look. There's a million point of views. It was pretty obvious to me when you watch that video they were trying to kick me out, and it wasn't a server that was talking. It was the manager that was talking. We'll be coming to San Francisco soon. Nice. Well, text me when you do. We can meet up. Have you gone back to the restaurant that was queer owned? Which one? Yeah, the crust is a little weird. It is good though. You sat yourself at your own table? No, it's not true. They sat me there. It's Maybelline Super Stay. Oh really? The Hard Rock account was fighting back. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I love that. Yeah. No, let me know. It hurt my heart too. Oh, that one. I haven't been back there in a while because the reception's not great inside. You know, the restaurants at the wharf. Well, Hard Rock is on the wharf. It's just really loud, and the restaurants are not like terribly good. There's one called Fog Harbor, but their patio is never open. I always go. Sometimes I'll go there, and they're never open. Yeah, they were clearly trying to kick me out. Did you ask to sit there? Yeah, I asked to sit there. They were like, here, do you want to sit here? I was like, actually, could I take the four top? And they were like, yeah, no problem. The restaurant's empty. So I did. Yeah, Java, actually, that is very true. We were there for 30 minutes. They didn't bring me anything that I asked for, my tea. How was the Caviar? It was very good. It was very good. Yeah, thanking someone for their video who was purposely misgendering you did not pass the vibe check. Yeah. 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 That is really good. That's actually excellent. Excellent. Mm. All right. We're settling a debate between Liz and her husband. Got it. Hit me. I'm ready. Y'all, of course, can chime in too. If it's not obvious, like an obvious solution, we can even do a poll. I love settling debates. Anyone else have debates we need settled? No, it's not frozen. It's definitely handmade. More cheese. That's what I'm saying. There's enough cheese though. Don't worry. Typical meals outside restaurants, like at home, you mean? I keep it pretty simple. Depends. Have you gone back to the candy store since the breakup with Emily? You used to go there a lot. No, I haven't. Because like I don't know, it's a lot of memories in there, and I mean, she doesn't work there anymore. Hasn't for a long time, but I don't know. I don't need to go in there for. I'm not like missing what's inside of the candy store. Yeah. Ever tried margarita pizza? You should. It's good. Sent. Hopefully, it didn't get eaten. Filtered, maybe it didn't get. It got filtered. Yeah, outside restaurants. I've been really hyper fixated on Bootylicious muffins, which are these like ready to go. You just put them in the microwave, add water, kind of thing, like mug muffins. Those are really good. Veggie burgers. Sometimes like frozen like individual meals, peanuts, dumplings sometimes. Nothing too crazy. Where's Nugget? He's at home. Peanut butter chocolate shake. We could do it some not today, but it's been a while. Yeah, I do love a good TV dinner. Yeah, I mean, I still do buy groceries, but you know, usually like the main meal of the day. We buy groceries, but you know, usually like the main meal of the day. You know, usually like the main meal of the day. At least during weekends and on Wednesdays, I tend to just graze. Sometimes I'll make I'll make a veggie burger. I just kind of eat like little things over the course of the day. Grilled dinner. I eat cereal or oatmeal. if I don't want to cook. Frozen meals are so expensive. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I miss being able to do veggie burgers. Oh, yeah, onions and garlic, right. Okay. Wow. Mm. All right. I'm getting pretty full, especially I'm going to eat with a friend in a little bit. I don't want to be like so full for that meal. Name of this restaurant. I'm not saying the name of the restaurant for a bunch of different reasons, mostly safety. But I agree, it is very good. You cook double portions to freeze half and have it on a lazy day. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, I mean, I could go way crazier and make way more intricate foods. Especially when I was taking a break from streaming, I did that because I had less to do. But you know, just quick and easy and healthy. Yeah. If you saw me 10 a.m. today, you have seen me pouring ketchup on a TV dinner watching Gossip Girl. Nice. Nice. Oh, no, you're good, Terry. You can absolutely ask. But that's the only reason that. Otherwise, I'd love to tell you the name of the restaurant. Nothing against you at all. Also, I had so much pizza last night at the laundromat. It was good. Okay. Here was we got the debate from Liz, who sent $1 to send it through Venmo. Thank you. The debate is Liz's husband thinks I'm odd because I like doughy crust, like thick doughy crust, and he says it's not a real pizza and that the real pizza is thin crust. Maybe on TikTok around it, but we'll be somewhere else on Monday if that's the case. So Liz's husband thinks she's weird because she likes thick crust. He says the only real pizza and the real crust is thin. Now, first and foremost, I think this isn't the. It's obvious. Like you can have a preference, but both thin and thick crust pizzas are pizza. There's no. It's not like one isn't pizza. Okay, but right, you can have a preference. Also, we're talking about thick and thin as a binary, but there's a lot in between. Okay, if we're talking about like, say, a Papa John's slice, which I would say is thick crust. Yeah, at least the standard Papa John's pizza, and most like delivery pizza is what we would call thick crust, and then thin crust is just like thin. If I have ranch to dip, then I would say I prefer to have the thick crust, the option. But if I don't have ranch, then I'm kind of ambivalent, and I will only eat the doughy crust if it's good, because I find that crust is much improved by ranch. At least when it's not like excellent pizza. There's only one exception to this, or one or two exceptions to this, and that's like in San Francisco, and that's like Tony's Napolitana pizza. Its crust is so good on its own. You've had both in Italy, and they're considered pizza. Yeah, they're both pizza. I would say by default, if I'm ordering like a pizza chain, I'll go with regular, which I believe is thick crust. Yeah, New York style pizza is thin. Is it? Wait, can you? Okay, hold on. Liz, give me an example. Are you talking about like Detroit style pizza is like the right pizza? Because Detroit style is beyond like it's like this. It's like a lot of bread and then stuff. Is that what you're talking about by thick? Because that's a different conversation. Chicago deep dish. That's not even like that's out of the conversation. Chicago deep dish usually is like cornmeal. I don't like Chicago. I don't like deep dish. I don't like deep dish. Favorite pizza is Greco pizza. I've never had it, but I'm getting the idea. Regular pizza and margherita. Well, cheese versus margherita is just like the type of mozzarella usually, and the addition of basil. St. Louis Center style, yeah. St. Louis pizza, like what's the one that everyone gets? I've had it before, and it's like cut into squares. What's it called? Emos. I've had Emos. It's the McDonald's of pizza chains. Emos, yeah. Okay, Liz, what? Because look, if we're talking about Detroit style pizza versus like New York style, I very much prefer New York. I like Detroit, and I had it last night, and it was great. But almost every time, I would prefer New York style. which I guess is thinner. Could I do a box, please? And could I also do the hot chocolate mocktail for dessert? Thank you. Yeah, we need a clarification from Liz. You might be eating filtered, Liz. I'm not sure. Deep dish or Detroit style. Not deep dish or... Okay, so we're talking like Papa John's pizza versus like a special type of Papa John's, which is like extra flat, where it's like there's no crust. It's really no crust at all. It's just like a flat pizza. Yeah. I prefer doughy, but I also don't hate thin. It's a mocktail alley. It's called La Coperta di Willy Wonka. It's a mocktail. It has NA, non-alcoholic Amaro, and salted caramel hot dark chocolate. So that's what we're getting for dessert, which is pretty exciting. I love hot chocolate. I haven't had it in a long time. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious here. So yeah, does that help, Liz? I don't know. I feel like I didn't give, because I don't agree that it's not pizza. No caffeine, dark chocolate. Look, in the words of Hoobastank, I'm not a perfect person. I want a dark chocolate, hot chocolate right now. So I'm gonna get it. That's our dessert. What can I say? That comes up every time we have pizza. Yeah, I would probably side with you, but I mean, depending on the pizza, look, there could be a thin crust pizza, like a better thin crust pizza. There can be really bad doughy pizzas too. Thank you, Haley. Like there are cases in which I would really love a thin crust pizza. Emo's Pizza versus like, I don't know, a Little Caesars maybe. I'd probably pick Emo's, the thin crust. Just because it's a higher quality pizza. Lots of people agreed with me. I'm going to tell him on that. Okay. Yeah. You can say I tend to agree generally. Thank you, Samantha. Or you know what, Liz? You can just say that we all agreed and he's wrong. Why not? I'll back you up. Thank you. I'll back you up. Why not? I'm also really slouching right now. I'm slouching. This is me sitting up with good posture. I'm a good girl with good posture. Y'all know this, right? You can back me up. I have great posture. I don't just like... may antagonize him. Yeah, antagonize away. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Yeah. Any other debates we need settled? Any other debates y'all have with your partners that need a ruling once and for all? Like, is a hot dog a sandwich kind of food debates or something like that? Can you say water bottle in Lillytino? Well, I mean, I can say it, but it's more of just like a British accent. I don't know if it's a Lillytino accent. Thank you, Mama Bab, for subscribing. Opa, welcome. 25 away from a hot pot stream. Thanks to Mama Bab. Cheers. Hello. Pineapple on pizza? Sure. I like pineapple on pizza. There's a time and place. Cheese or pepperoni? Cheese. I'm not huge into pepperoni. I don't turn it away when it's available, but I do like it. Cheese, though. Cheese over pepperoni, usually. Is tomato a fruit or a veggie? I don't have a strong opinion. I think the actual answer is that legally it's a vegetable, but scientifically it's a fruit. A good friendly debate, yeah. I don't know if I have. I think that, like, in my soul, I know that a tomato is a vegetable, but you know, if they want to legally make it a fruit, that's fine, because it goes with other vegetables and not other fruits. Cold, leftover, or heated back up? Oh, depends on the leftover. Usually heated back up. Almost always, in fact. I'll say heated back up, yeah. It's a veggie in your book. Yeah, like tomatoes go with tomato goes with other vegetables. You very rarely see tomato in a fruit salad, right? Yeah. Did we do dessert? No, not yet, but we have a caramel dark chocolate coming up, and that is going to be our dessert. Which I'm very excited about. A mocktail actually has non-alcoholic Amaro in it. Cold pizza is the best the next day right out of the fridge. Depends on the pizza, but I do prefer it warmed up. Except fries. Fries are not great warm back up. Yeah, cold spaghetti, but everything else heated interesting. It's a veggie. Did we have lunch yet? Yeah, we did. We're waiting for our dessert, our hot chocolate. I hate heated leftovers. That's because your mind tells you the food is bad. Fair enough. I would leave the event if there was tomato in my first. It would be strange. I mean, there's certain like fancy food things that have tomato and other fruits together. Like I've seen a salad that has tomato and like a stone fruit in it, and it's been good. But typically, no. The air fryers makes fries and pizza good to heat up. Yeah, that's a good point. Air fryers kind of changed the game. Sometimes spaghetti goes out of the can when I'm lazy. Now chicken, well, this is an unacceptable comment. First off, SpaghettiOs are gross. Okay, I'm not a fan of SpaghettiOs. I've been on the record. I remember when I was dating Emily. Emily was really into SpaghettiOs. She loved SpaghettiOs, and I did not. And I still don't. At least heat it up though. Wow. Okay. This is exciting.
And then at the bottom of that straw is actually a spoon.
Oh, that's fun. Cool.
The 80s are
The 80s are back. All right.
Yeah.
Yummy.
That's my first one. I didn't actually see it.
I'll try and let you know how it is. Ooh,
Right?
that's really nice. Nice and fruity. Yeah.
It smells like that. I was saying, you know, the chocolate orange.
It does.
You
It's
kind of
absolutely a
pop
chocolate
it
orange
and-
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's something like cherry almost in it. I guess that's the Amaro probably.
So yes.
Yeah. Or the NA Amaro. Yeah, no, I'd rather boil some water and make the noodles. Yeah. Cream corn out of the can. I'd rather do that than SpaghettiOs. Tomatoes on bagels with cucumbers and cream cheese. That sounds good. Son loves SpaghettiOs, but I may pick and choose my battles. Sure, I get that. Why? With a rolled up buttered tortilla to dip in my cold SpaghettiOs. Are you okay? Am I currently looking for a relationship with someone? I'm not saying no to it. I'm not looking very hard though, because I'm still getting over April. This is a mocktail that is basically hot chocolate, but with some non-alcoholic spirits in it. So yeah, hot chocolate, very fancy hot chocolate. I mean, it looks very chocolatey. It's quite brown on the bottom. Okay, here we go. It's really good. It's like orangey and cherry. It's got like it's a very holiday flavored thing. Very fruity, kind of like, yeah, like spiced almost. Orange, cherry, hot chocolate. There's caramel in it too, which is good. It's very sweet. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, and there's a little spoon here. Yep, that's the NAMRO. Ooh. Do you ever get nervous ordering a mocktail and the place accidentally putting in alcohol? I mean, it's unfortunate if it happens. It's very rare that it happens. But the thing is, like, alcohol was never really my vice. If a little bit of alcohol hits my tongue, I'm not gonna like melt down. It's just not ideal. Does that make sense? It'd be one thing if it was like green gardening that was mixed in with food, then it'd be bad. But alcohol, I just stay away from that. Assuming no, it is hot. It's hot. It's hot chocolate. Yeah. It looks a little clear. Really? It's pretty opaque. SpaghettiOs should be against the law. No, it's stirred. It's definitely not clear. Need to do a fundraiser to go to a 5-star for 1,000. Yeah, you're right. We'll see when we hit 1,000. It's not. I mean, first off, it's not just hot chocolate. It's a mocktail, right? Doesn't look creamy. It's not terribly creamy, but the thing is, it's not just hot chocolate, right? It's a mocktail. So there's other stuff other than hot chocolate in it. Does that make sense? Look, is it the best hot chocolate I've had? No, because it's like not exactly hot chocolate. You know what I mean? It is chocolatey. It is. I'm telling you, it's good. It's not exactly what we think of when we think about hot chocolate. I will give you that. I will give you that. Oh no, Crystal, that's bad. But it's tasty. This, I promise you, it is tasty. It is. Yeah. What was it? There's a while ago, we got a mushroom soup somewhere. I forget. It might have been at Sister Rita. We got a mushroom soup, and it was gray because it's mushroom soup. But maybe it was at that French place, and it was tasted so good, but on camera it looked like slop. And y'all were like, I would never eat that. And I was like, I'm telling you, if you could taste what I was tasting right now, you wouldn't care what it looks like. And I think this is another one of those instances where it doesn't look great, especially on camera, but it's pretty good. Reminds you of butterbeer. I can see that. I will say the foam on top has a lot of that non-alcoholic Amaro, which I'm not huge into. Not huge into it. It's a little bit too strong for me. Yeah. Butterbeer is very good. The pre-J.K. Rowling going off the cliff, I'd been to Harry Potter World many times, and I tried the butterbeer, and it was very good. Especially, I remember the frozen one being extra good. Frozen one was good. It's like a slushy. Playing Deviant. What's Deviant? I've never heard of it. Y'all see that the Switch 2 got announced? Exciting. Never been, but I make it home sometimes. Like to Orlando, you mean? Or near a theme park? I don't know if I'd order it again. It's good. It's not like the best thing ever. I think I enjoyed the first sip way more than the last sip. Until Dawn is fun. I played Until Dawn. I think the foam could use some work, but it was good. Oh, you make it at home. Got it. That makes sense. You make it at home. I misread. Yeah, it is exciting. It's going to be like probably 6 months till it's out, but that's okay. Cool. Wow. That's a good meal. Still have some pizza that maybe I'll eat later. Give some to Nugget. Would I ever try one of those restaurants with several courses? Sure. That's good. I would say I enjoyed the first sip more than the last. It was a little bit the kind of the whatever was in the white foam on top was a little off-putting, but the heart of it was solid.
Then all the bits that were down at the bottom is that.
More like what's on the top. There's just something in there that was a little bit funky, but overall it was decent. Could I have the check, please? Thank you. Wait, why are you a bit upset? It's a story game. You make decisions on Deviant. Oh, okay, interesting. The server? Yeah, the server. Our server's great. Jim, he's always our server, so I have no problems giving him my honest opinion. He was curious because he'd never seen. No one's ordered it for him. Do I drink zero alcohol beer? I would, as long as it is actually 0.0, but I'm not really into beer as a flavor in the first place, so I would never, unless someone like handed it to me and said, try this, who's mugging for the camera, that's funny. I wouldn't order it myself because I don't like the flavor of beer that much. Yeah, most of the 0% beers aren't fully 0%. So for that reason, probably not. It would have to be fully 0% for me to do it. Zero alcohol White Claws, yeah, but like, isn't that just a sparkling cider? Or not sparkling water, right? Isn't that just like a LaCroix that's more expensive because it says White Claw on it? Or is there something I'm missing? Because it seems like that's what it is. I had some recently because I'm doing dry January. The one I got tasted chemical. Ugh, no thanks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't. I think there's plenty other good non-alcoholic things out there other than non-alcoholic beer. And even I've had non-alcoholic wine, and it is really not that good. The one I had was like not great. Non-alcoholic wines by Frey, and they're pretty nice. Well, Lizzie, hey, I haven't had those, so I'm open to it. I think I had one or two. It wasn't Frey; it was some other company, Leitz or something. Yeah, it was a rosé, de-alcoholic wine. Yeah, wine is one of those things that I've not yet tasted a non-alcoholic wine that's worth it. Yeah. I'm not, because I do like the flavor of red wine, but I've not tried non-alcoholic red wine. Yeah. Your baby loves when you sing the Dragon Ball Z song. Nice. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that show. I never really watched anime. Training him to have good taste. Good. I'm glad. Frey makes a really nice rosé and sparkling brut. Good to know. There's several non-alcoholic, like non-alcoholic beverage shops around here. Non-anime person. Got nothing against it. It's just not never been my cup of tea. That type of storytelling. Like I've seen some in middle school. I watched a couple shows, but yeah. Do they have Turkish restaurants? Sure. They have a lot of Mediterranean. I don't know. I'm sure there are specifically Turkish restaurants. None come to mind as like, oh, this one is Turkish. But there's lots of Mediterranean that I think would be pretty much what we're looking for, right? Thank you. There you go. What lip is it? It is Maybelline Superstay 24 hour. Yeah. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that. And also, thank you to whoever just gifted, which I will read. We got a gift from, can I say this name? I don't know. But this person's name starts with J. Hello, Jay. And they sent $10. Thank you very much. They said, thank you for all the love and inspiration, Lily. 5 purple hearts. Thank you, Jalvin. Gas in the tank, my friend. Opa to you. Cheers. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for making this meal that much easier. Jalva. It's Jalva. J for Jalva. Thank you. And thank you, Athena. You're very sweet. I appreciate you. Jalva, you've been around for a while. How long have you been watching? I can't say I remember because it's been so long. Like the day you showed up, I don't know. But you've been around for a while. A year maybe? I don't know. Thank you, Faith. Yeah, a year or so. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the gift. Cheers to you. Appreciate you. Thanks. How about a fancy French restaurant with 7 courses at 1,000 subscribers? Not opposed to it. Not opposed to it at all. And look, I love that they're bringing out a bunch of different courses. Yeah, as long as we can make it work financially, I'm down. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, y'all ready to play the game? Quite late, Kelly. We're doing the check. I'm sorry, but you can still play the guessing game. I'll tell you what I ordered. Let me do the tip really quick. Okay, so what did I order? I'm sorry, Kelly. I have an Instagram channel that I type in and put a little thing in every time I go live. If you want to subscribe to that, it's free. You just go to my profile on Instagram. You can see it there. Okay, we got 4 things. I've always wanted to go to a movie where they serve you food. It does sound fun. I've been once, a long time ago. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Athena. Okay, so let's read. What do we get? We got the caviar bite. We got chamomile tea. We got a margarita pizza. And our dessert was the hot chocolate. That was controversial in the chat. And to me a little bit. That came to blah, blah, blah. I tipped about 30-something percent. 35 maybe? I don't know. Go ahead, guess. Dollars and cents, and please only guess once. Yes, including tip. Okay. Get those guesses in. I think I know who's currently in the lead. Yep, I know who's in the lead. All right. Thanks, Lila. Let me know. I think we're good. Anyone else? Okay. I know who's closest. Let me pin him. It is Katie. Congratulations, Katie. Katie guessed 93.12. Before tip, this was cost $72.53. I tipped 20 on top of that, bringing it to $92.53, which means that Katie, you are less than $1 away. So congrats. Do you know what you win? If you're subscribed, I bet you know. I mean, sometimes you might not know. That's fine. If you don't know, that's okay. I'm not going to hold it against you. But do you know, Katie? What you want? Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate it. Opa, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. 24 away from Hot Pot Screen. You win nothing. Now, it is Friday, and y'all been really nice today. So I'm going to throw in some everything, which I know, uncommon. You win nothing and everything. Congrats. Also, my eternal love, gratitude, respect, etc. Thank you. Thank you, Scotty, for subscribing. Congratulations, Katie. You did it. You win today. What a gift. I know. Look, who can say I'm not generous? I will be back on Monday. Yeah, let's talk about that. So, if someone had a love interest, how would they express that to you? Probably just tell me. Yeah. I don't know. Tell me. I love it when you actually look for nothing and everything. I do my best. Keep it fresh, you know? Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Kay. You are, Katie. Oh, thank you, Shake. You did. I'm sorry, Megan. Your favorite daily joke. It's a ritual. Would you only date someone you know personally and locally? Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I need to see someone in person to catch the vibe first. Our gift is, oh, thank you, Tria. You're very sweet. So let's talk about Monday. It's complicated because, in theory, this app might not exist on Monday, which is a little terrifying, but also, if you're worried about it, don't be. Because one way or another, I'm streaming on Monday. Okay, now, if TikTok still exists, I'll probably do it here. Right? If it gets banned but still exists, we'll see. But my current plan, if it goes away, is to stream on Twitch. Twitch is an app that's been around forever. It's very good for live streaming. I already have an account there if you want to go follow it. It's in my bio. Scroll down a little bit, it's like halfway down. You can subscribe to me there. Twitch is good at sending out notifications. It does subscriptions, but day one I won't have subscriptions up. We'll play it by ear. I'm not going to be like, all right, I'm under no circumstance on Monday will I be like, fully everything's on Twitch, blah, blah, blah. It'll be a transition, right? But if you want to be absolutely sure, you can follow me there. I think one way or another, like, you can look on my Instagram. I'll post there about where I'm going to stream. Chances are I can't see TikTok going dark. Maybe it will, but if it does, you know where to find me. I'm not going anywhere. I will stream on Monday. It will be about the same time as per usual. It will be, roughly 10:30 Pacific for the Get Ready With Me, roughly 11:30 noon for the restaurant stream. It'll be the exact same. It's not going to be any sort of a different format just because it's changing platform. If it's changing platform, I don't know. Yeah. So don't worry. Don't fret. I'm not worried. I'm really not worried. We'll figure it out because I know I'm going to keep streaming. Thank you, Maddie. Cool. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. Thank you to everyone who gifted today. Y'all are awesome. Thank you to my moderators for being awesome and being detectives, as I know you are. Thank you to our server, who's always awesome. I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. And until Monday, wherever it is that we stream,